Hi everyone, my name is Vonnai and I've got the weather for today.
The magazine also explores the roots of fashion.
Today is the NCAA championship between the Gonzaga Bulldogs and the Baylor Bears. We've got our live reporter Alan Lester at the Coug to talk about the highly anticipated event.
If jurors have connection issues or get kicked out of the Zoom session, they'll have to show up at this court behind me in person.
Thursday and Friday, we're going to have some clouds moving in and giving us partly cloudy conditions, but temperatures are going to be pretty much the same as the ones that we experienced today.
Hopkins says that using online tools like LinkedIn to build connections within the WSU family is where many young graduates should begin.
As of yesterday, Governor Jay Inslee announced his plans to move the state into Phase 3 on March 22nd, which would allow for indoor gatherings of up to 400 people. It's really waking up here in Pullman at least, and we've had some really sunny days, so it's just a beautiful state to live in. That's all I've got for you guys. Enjoy the sun. Back to you at the desk.
Growing up, I've always been very in touch with my feminine side, I think.
Jansen Garside is the editor-in-chief of the WSU fashion magazine, Lux.
It's made me question things in my own life, but no, it's just like me, and I'm just in touch with myself, and I wear what I want to wear and do what I want to do.
A main concept in this year's issue of Lux explores the boundaries between genders, an idea that hits home for many Lux members.
To see this trend of femininity and masculinity kind of blurring the lines, where we're moving away from that like stereotypical alpha male, like you can only wear t-shirt and jeans type of like archetype for men. I think it's really important. I think it could really help get that message out there, especially to our small community here in Pullman, which is pretty cut off from a lot of new cultural ideas.
Creating the spring issue of Lux magazine required a motley crew of photographers, writers, and creative directors. In addition to including concepts about gender and culture, the magazine also explores the roots of fashion.
I felt challenged. It was a different setting for me. I've never shot in a house, and so doing that was really fun, and working with animals was also really fun.
Shane Petrus is the senior photo editor of Lux.
It's called the Immortal issue because it's kind of an allude to the immortality of fashion and how not only have we gone back to a lot of the different fashion trends of the past times, but how they've continued to live on and how they're rooted in historical events or in culture or even in pop culture and how they still continue today.
I think seeing other people's work and their creativity come to life has been very inspirational to me.
Lux is currently being edited and will be printed for distribution by May.
I felt honored to be kind of a way to bring people together to form that community in Lux, and that's been really important to me.
In Pullman, I'm Vonnai Phair, Murrow News 8.
They didn't seem to really take in consideration what students wanted and what faculty wanted. They kind of just went ahead and were like, well, we're going to give you 3 days off instead of a full week. Figure it out.
Kelsey Lawrence is a WSU Global Campus student. Although her classes are normally virtual, she still feels the impact of the scattered break days.
There's no real rhyme or reason. I already give myself days off from school work. It doesn't really affect me in any way because it's like, oh, well, I technically have a day off, but I have something due Monday. I could be working on that right now.
When WSU announced their plans for an altered spring break back in October, many students expressed their frustrations and concerns about mental health with the university.
Having a full week off allows me to decompress and just reset myself in order to finish the semester off strongly.
In response to the growing concerns about replacing a week-long spring break with only 3 instructionless weekdays, ASWSU Senator Jillian Hutchison got to work.
I started actually writing it last semester.
Hutchison created a resolution that was unanimously passed among ASWSU senators to prohibit assignments from being due on the designated break days.
Given the fact that we kind of got the traditional spring break taken away from us, I felt like it was really important that we ensured those break days are true break days.
Once the resolution is passed, Hutchison will distribute it to the deans of the university, the provost, the chair of the faculty senate, and even the university president.
It's more so to encourage them to kind of think about it in the same way the students are thinking about it. Say, hey, we're drowning out here. Please, please give us a stick to pull us back out of the water or something.
WSU students share the same hope and message for the university.
You're having these town hall meetings and where your students are saying, we need a full spring break, we need X, Y, and Z, and you are just going, okay, we hear you, and then brushing it off. Listen to what your students are saying.
In Pullman, I'm Vonnai Phair, Murrow News 8.